Hey guys, and welcome to the patch notes for the 20th of June 2018 patch. So these patch notes are fairly uneventful. Ironically, they do contain quite a few new events, but in terms of actual content, not much has changed. There are changes to the guild item system, so guild crafting, as well as they've identified the problem with wizards and witches' lack of damage in their flow skills. So to begin with, because of the FIFA World Cup, the nations of the world come together to celebrate healthy competition to see who reigns supreme. Black Desert Online wishes to celebrate with everyone as we unveil the Golden Goal event. In addition, guild crafting is getting revamped, and gold bars are also getting a little more intimate as we tie them closer to their home regions. So to start off with, the Golden Goals event have been added from the 20th after the maintenance until the 4th of July before the maintenance. During this event period, defeat monsters, fish, and gather to obtain red balls, blue balls, and green balls. I'd assume red from hunting, blue from fishing, and green from gathering, to exchange for event golden ball. So the event period will be from the 21st until, I guess the 21st as it ticks over, because it says both here, until the 4th for maintenance. You can also, during the event period, play an hour every day, up to 5 hours per day, through challenges to claim rewards, collecting 10 red balls, or 5 green balls, or 5 blue balls to exchange them for 1 golden ball. You can exchange these with Morco of the Crow Merchants Guild, located in Velia, Heidel, Calpheon, Altanova, Valencia, and Grana. Next up, the Black Spirits Adventure number 1 has returned until the 11th of July before the maintenance. Ongoing events include the Awaken Lawn event, returning attendance rewards, guild, loyal, and Valk's attendance rewards, which will all reset fairly soon on the 27th of June or the 30th for the guild attendance rewards. The guild crafting system has been revamped. So you can now access the guild crafting window from guild crafting, and there's been a number of changes. I'm not going to go through them all, but it should be a little easier now to figure out exactly how to craft items for the guild. You can see the current costs of these changes below in this table, as well as the crafting time and the daily production limit. You do still need all the normal items, materials, and the guild house to create certain items though, so it's not like you're just paying silver. World Boss Offentet has been relocated to the Hollow Forest of Kama Sylvia. You can find him by pressing M on the world map. In NA, the World Boss Zarka has been moved to spawn at 3 PDT on Thursdays to not interfere with the maintenance. They fixed the issue with the assemble function at the start of Node Wars, as well as a few other small issues during Node Wars, and additional damage inflicted from the Trina Demolition Axe on castle gates has been removed from Node Wars. Following up, there's not too many other big changes. For the classes, Ranger got a number of very minor buffs, nothing very huge here. Feel free to correct me in the comments below though. Sorceress, Berserker, Tamer, Valk, Witch, Striker, Mystic, no huge buffs or nerfs. Few small changes here. The cooldown duration of stun effect upon a good hit have been changed for the following items: Flashbang and Guild Flashbang. Not that I don't think anyone ever used those, so. The Lawn outfit has been included to the list of obtainable outfits from the Lar Arsene Classic Set 7 days that you get as a beginner gift. A few small monster changes. Some changes to sailing. So for sailors, their Young Nine Shark, Young Candidum, and Young Black Rust have been added around the border of the Ross and Mergoria Sea. Upon defeating them, you can obtain Young Sea Monsters Nadan, Candidum's Shell, or Black Rust Jawbone, as well as the Young Nine Shark's Fragment. Sailing skill experience can be obtained upon defeating them, however life experience boosts will not be applied here. Perform heating on these items, and you can see the recipes here, to obtain blue grade Candidum Shell, Black Rust Jawbone, or Nine Shark Horn Fragments. And perform heating on Young Sea Monsters Nadan times 10 to obtain Guild Sea Monsters Nadan times 1. So apart from that, not too many other big changes this week. Something they've mentioned but did not actually change this week is down here, the known issue. So we are aware that revised accuracy effects are not implemented properly and the fix is in progress. The revised accuracy effects are displayed with accuracy plus N% in the skill tooltip window. Many of our adventurers have reported that accuracy is not being implemented properly, including for the witch and wizard, and we went through an extensive review in covering all skills of all classes. As a result, we confirmed on this issue, and we are working to fix it quickly. Typically, for the witch and wizard, these two classes utilize many skills that are affected by the revised accuracy, and thus the issue might have been felt more strongly. So this should be the problem for witches and wizards losing a large amount of their damage from flows in the last month and a half. Hopefully this gets fixed in the next patch, and witches and wizards, well, hopefully for witch and wizards players, will return to their former glory. However, we will see, as there have been many times that things have been fixed before and the problems have still persisted. Apart from that, there's not too many other big changes this patch. This patch is fairly minor. There's a few new events starting. There's an event ending, the Lauren event. There's not very many big class changes this patch. No big changes like Tamer got last week. There are no overarching massive PvP changes. No changes to servers or anything. No changes to World Boss schedule, with the exception of the single Zarkum change from 3 a.m. on Tuesday to Wednesday to 3 a.m. Thursday for NA only. And yeah, the patch has been fairly uneventful. Hopefully next week the fix will be in for wizards and witches, as well as other classes that are affected by the bug. But for now, this is a fairly kind of boring patch notes. Anyways guys, as always, thanks for watching. These are the patch notes for the 20th of June 2018 patch. Subscribe if you liked it, and have a good one.